Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the premiere performance of All Hail Heroes! We just want you to know everything we tell you. Almost everything we tell you is absolutely almost absolutely true. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We're gonna tell you all that lot of more tales. Some you take by heart to conceive, but we hope you recognize in all tales a kernel of truth to believe. We're gonna tell you all about our heroes. Some who go way back in history. But now we're confessing, we will keep you guessing. Are they real? Are they real? Are they real or just a fantasy? Why do people tell tall tales? Because they're fun and they make us laugh at our problems. And the bigger the problem, the bigger the story. Like the weather. People are always telling tall tales about the weather. Like last summer, remember how wet it was? How wet was it? It was so wet people had to jump in the river to keep from drowning. Tall tales. Some you may find hard to conceive. Did you know that Johnny Appleseed was the skinniest man alive? How skinny was he? He was so skinny he had to stand in one place 3 times to make a shadow. We hope you recognize in all tales a kernel of truth to believe. Did you know Kalispell was the fastest man alive? How fast was he? He was so fast it took 3 people to see him. One to say, here he comes, one to say, here he is, and one to say, there you go. All about our heroes. Some who go way back in history. But now we're confessing, we will keep you guessing. Are they real? Are they real? Are they real? Just a wait and see. What does that mean, a kernel of truth to believe? It means a lot of tall tales started out being true, and the more people told them, the truer they got. And the heroes? Same thing, the more people talk about heroes, the real they got. Were they real people? Most of them were, but I'm not going to tell you which ones. Then how will I know? Look it up! Now we're confessing, we will keep you guessing. Are they real? Are they real? Are they real? Just wait and see. plenty of both.
Thank goodness.
One of our biggest problems back in 1754. We were starting a new country, and one of our first years was getting born.
Oh boy, who was he?
He was a her.
Yay!
As we were saying, Molly Pitcher and the 13 colonies were being born about the same time.
Pitcher, that's a funny name. Her real name was Mary Ludwig,
But her family calls her Molly.
and the soldiers nicknamed her Molly Pitcher.
Wait a minute, what soldiers?
Soldiers in the American Army.
Molly used to carry water to them as they marched by her home.
What?
Molly, water, please. Molly, bring your pitcher. Molly, water. Molly, pitcher. Molly, pitcher.
Molly Pitcher.
What am I to do now? These poor soldiers are really suffering. And that's how she got her name. Is that how she became a hero? No, but we're getting to that part. Molly grew up and got married. And the 13 colonies grew up and became the United States of America. All that old King George didn't like that. He didn't, so in 1778 we had a little war settled. Now that was the hottest summer on record.
How hot was it?
It was so hot it felt like hard-boiled eggs.
What's that got to do with Molly Pitcher?
Well, there was a battle going on next to Molly's house. And it was during the hottest part of the hottest day of the hottest June anyone could remember.
At about 2 o'clock, all of our cannons stopped firing.
The guns were either dead or too tired to fire another shot. So Molly rushed to a cannon and kept firing until way after dark. General Washington. The word can just isn't my vocabulary. Our poor soldiers were really hurt, so someone had to take over.
I'm very proud to present you with this Medal of Honor for your bravery and compassion. My picture, you'll go down in history as a hero, or my name isn't George, father of his country, Washington.
I accept this Medal of Honor with humble pride. I would like to dedicate this honor to all of the great men and women who gave their lives for this great country. only picture was her nature, was her freedom unafraid. She carried what she carried around, and won the praise of Washington. Won the praise of
Bow to your partner. Bow to your corner. Head couples, let's see you bow. Couples on the side and bow. Make a star with your right circle star. Make that a pretty star, the prettiest star you've ever seen. Let's see that star. Elbow swing. Swing that partner right, swing them right around. Now swing them right around with that left elbow swing. Nice left. Face your partners and let's see you. Do your partner. Face your corner. And a grand right and left. A nice big grand right and left. Promenade that partner right around. Promenade as best you can and let's get back home. Bow to your partner, let's hear that great big yahoo.
Born on a mountain top in Tennessee, greenest state in the land of the free. Raised in the woods, so I knew every tree. Killed me a bar when I was only 3.
Baby, baby, rocket, king of the wild frontier.
Off through the woods I was marching along, making up yarns and singing a song, itching for a fighting and righting and wrong, rainy as a bar and twice as strong.
Baby, baby, rocket, king of the wild frontier.
Now I lost my loving, my grief was gall. In my heart I wanted to leave it all and lose myself in the forest hall, but instead I answered my country's call.
Baby, baby, rocket, king of the wild frontier.
I went off to Congress and served a spell, fixing up the government laws as well. Took over Washington, so I heard tell, and patched up the crack in the Liberty Bell.
Baby, baby, rocket, king of the wild frontier.
Yes, sir, David Crockett
kicking the bear right out of a tree.
He learned that from his pa. His pa could brave hailstorm and sunshine. His mom could jump backwards over a fence when she was 85.
His wife could laugh the bark off a tree.
They were a rich North family, all right.
That's because they got a motto to live by.
And that's what they always did.
Just remember Davy Crockett's lines, and you'll come out just fine. Be sure you're right, and then go ahead. Be sure you're right, then do it. Get every fact before you laugh, and then you're right. Do it, and do it.
Decided to run for Congress, and that was when Andrew Jackson was president.
But it was after Davy got back from Congress that he had his. It wasn't until Davy got back from Washington that he had his transcript.
In 1835, there was a one-day state for the United States.
It was getting closer every day.
Congress made speeches against it. But it can't run.
They even passed laws against it.
But it can't run.
I began a committee investigated.
But it can't run.
Time was running out. So President Jackson asked Davy to stop it. So what did he do?
He ran on the top of Cloud Mountain.
When it came close enough, he grabbed it by the tail, swung it around his head, and sent it flying off in the other direction. And saved the United States! Now, if you doubt that story, just look up Haley's Comet. The year was 1835. And you'll see it didn't hit the United States.
That part about Davy might not be there.
That's because I was shy about publicity.
One more thing. You might want to try catching the comet.